Welcome, episode 7 of the Wrestling Tea podcast. I am your host, Paul Bearer, and I have a few special friends with me. He has risen from the death. He is the man with the greatest collection of belts. Oh, yes! He is!
Yo, it's your boy Johnny Two Belts. I brought out the mini belt collection for this episode, especially because of this one, and you'll know why later. Let's get it.
Silence your ignorance. The professor has arrived. I'm Wael, the PhD of WWE, and education never looked so damn sweet.
Yes!
I don't understand how you like Halloween so much. I just think it's just weird. Like there's nothing to Halloween. Just people that like Halloween in general, I don't get it. Like, what's the fun in Halloween?
Halloween is the time of year you get to dress up, do whatever you want. And Steven, shut up. Yes!
And yes, put the camera back on me. Still part of right to censor. I am Steven all time, and I do despise Halloween.
Welcome, everybody. And we are here. It's a special episode. We got a few really cool surprises for you guys. We're going to talk all kinds of spooky things in that happen in wrestling. But as always, we're going to start with the wrestling wrap up. And we are going to start with Friday night SmackDown. Genius PhD, what do you got for us?
So one thing we want to talk about for SmackDown is what happened with Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton. So we saw...
Yes!
He's not going to stop with that. So what we saw happen basically is Tiffany, she won her match against Kiana something, whatever her name is.
Kiana James.
Whatever her name is, like I said.
Yeah.
So basically the beatdown started after that. Kiana, whatever her name is, and Julia were beating down on Tiffany
James,
Stratton.
it's not complicated.
I like women's wrestling.
And so they were beating down on her. Then after the match, Jade Cargill suddenly came down and she helped Tiffany. They were never friends before, so it seemed a bit odd. She was raising her hand after the match, this, that. Then bam, she attacked her. It was an obvious thing that was happening to me, at least, just because they were never friends, and like the celebration thing was dragging on a bit too long. Like
You
they were
are the
waiting for something to
genius.
happen. I am the PhD.
You cannot be fooled.
I can see what's happening before it happens.
Before it happens,
but
that's
only when
right.
it comes to wrestling.
And only on the Halloween edition, you can read minds.
on all editions.
okay, my bad.
Anything wrestling rated.
I thought it was really, really cool. Finally, I'm not a big fan of this. Like, hey, everyone, we're friends. So I was really happy that happened. But I have to point out that dash on her eyebrow was insane. She took a beating the last time, and you could see the scar. It's still there. But I'm happy she's back. She looks healthy. And do you guys care where this is going?
Absolutely not, because I think Jade Cargill is just gonna be a horrible heel.
I have to disagree with you on that one.
Really?
Yeah. And I to your point about the scar, I think they're like painting it in even more.
Oh, really?
I think they're focusing on that really that was the point where she was just like, I'm losing my mind. I think she can't work as a baby face. Like, she doesn't get it. Her time in AEW didn't teach her anything to work a baby face.
Was she a babyface in AEW? I can't remember.
Yeah, she was like the strong like baby face.
Okay.
So I just don't think she knows how to work that character. She's better as a heel because she has to say less, do less, just stand there, big, tough.
1 second. They're painting in her scar. Does she need a mortician?
I don't know. Call them up.
Yes!
I don't think she's dead.
I might have somebody.
So yeah, so I think she's so much better as a heel because she could do a lot more with the character. She's strong. She's like, we talked about it with Rusev, right? I thought it was dull, but you were like, he's strong, he's a beast. Well, she is that for the women's division. She doesn't have to say much, just go out there and beat them up.
No, and I agree with that. I wasn't a fan of her face persona. But as a heel, I think she can do a lot more. She doesn't need to be, like you said, friends with everybody. She can just come out. She doesn't have to be on the mic as much. She should just come out and beat people
Just
up.
kick
as a
ass,
heel.
right?
Exactly. As a heel, just she's the big brute.
She's
force.
built exactly.
Yeah.
She's the big brute force. She's built. She's fast. She's strong. She's Storm.
But hold on a second. You
Come
guys
cause a
didn't,
storm.
you guys didn't find she was like a robot? Like she was doing everything in slow motion. I didn't find it had anything to it.
I
didn't even
agree.
find
Yeah.
you agree, right?
I agree,
Yeah.
but that's how she is in
Yeah.
general. And I'd rather see her doing that as a
As a
heel
heel.
than as
Yeah.
a face.
100%.
Because as a face, she has to like. They always say, like in wrestling, like the wrestlers and stuff like that, they always say it's a lot easier being a heel than being a face. Because being a face, you have to be too nice and try to get the crowd to like you. As a heel, you can do whatever you want. If the crowds boo you because they don't like you, fuck the crowd, let them boo. That's what they're supposed to do.
And that's what they want, right? So
Look, I just never believed in her. I never liked her. I don't find she brings anything to the table. I really, really hope at Saturday night's main event they don't put the title on her. She's definitely not ready to be a champion.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind.
It could happen because I think Tiffy time is
it's up.
It's ticking.
Time up.
It's ticking. Yeah.
Yeah. That watch
'Cause
is broken.
They don't know what direction, and the only thing I could think of is like if they do that, Jade keeps it for a while till Bianca Belair comes around and says, "Hey, I'm back" or whatever.
Yeah, because they need to finish that story with.
I like what
Bianca.
you just
Yeah.
said. You just
Yeah.
said the Bianca Belair coming back and because she's been out of action for a
Yeah.
couple
Yeah.
of months.
Yeah.
Since WrestleMania, I think she broke her fingers on WrestleMania.
And Bianca could
Yeah.
hold that together
No.
herself.
She was back on Raw. Remember, because they did the Raw in her hometown,
Okay,
and she was back
did
then.
she compete though on that Raw?
Don't
'Cause I
remember.
know she broke her fingers at
Yeah,
WrestleMania.
but it has been a while. Few months.
Yeah, look, I just don't find to carry a storyline. She's ready. I don't think Jade is ready. She needs somebody strong to go up against. And
Nah.
Bianca,
And Bianca is that.
Yeah.
You know what? Tiff is that. Like
Yeah,
they could go back and forth for the next couple of weeks, next couple of months,
Yeah.
and see what they could bring to the table. I just find Jade is not ready. They're forcing her, they're force feeding her onto us, and it's been like this for the last year since she came in, and I don't think she's ready to take that place.
Yeah, because she looks great. So that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, she looks
does.
great.
She
Yeah.
looks the part, man.
She probably looks, and like just the way she is, she's presented is probably one of the best presentation of a women's.
because I believe
Superstar.
that she's stronger than everybody, and
100%.
tougher than everybody. So it's really believable.
It is believable, but she hasn't really proven herself to us.
When it comes to in ring, yeah, like the technicality of it is
No.
not there
No.
yet. And I don't disagree with that. I'm not a huge Jade fan, but I would still prefer her seeing her as a heel. I think she should be the one to take the title off Tiffany, but not right away. Like you said, give them a couple of weeks here and there, and then maybe put the title on her and just have her have a short run until, like you said, Bianca is ready to come back, and then Bianca can take the title off her.
Nah.
But I think for a feud like that was like building for quite a while right now. I think maybe if they're gonna have that match, they might have it at WrestleMania, and then that's Bianca's gonna be her
Yeah.
big moment to win the title at
Enough
WrestleMania.
with the building. Let's take it off Tiffy. Give it to Jade. Let her run with it. I'm tired of Tiffy time. It's been absolutely boring. Nothing ever happens with her. She's not even that good in the ring. Get it off her. Let's see what someone else could do with it.
She's not bad in the ring, Tiffy. She has her moments. She's not the best.
She has her moments,
from
but
bell
it's
to
like there's
bell.
nothing
Yeah.
special about it. Nothing makes you want to go back and be like, like
I agree.
know?
She hasn't been in a very good program since
Yeah.
her entire run, basically. And we've been seeing the same recycled matches more or less.
Over and over again, right? Anyways. So for Saturday night main event, guys, keep it on or take it off. John,
What do you mean?
for Tiffany, you want her to keep
take
it?
off.
Yeah, take it off.
Keep it on.
All right. And I'm taking it off. Very good, boys. Following up, SmackDown, we had, guys, this match hurt my heart. Because this white on white crime has to stop. I couldn't tell who was who. And I know you're all going to say, oh, Aleister Black's been doing that character. Whatever. It's all good. I thought him versus, I forgot his name.
Ilya.
Ilya. I was going to say Elijah. Sorry. Ilya.
It's written
I
with
thought-
a J, though.
Yeah. I thought the match was really, really good.
Sorry,
Two?
before we even get into the match,
Oh,
let's
go
discuss
ahead.
what happened before the match. Aleister Black, his entrance with Zelina Vega was the first time we see them coming out together. Since
Okay.
they paired them up.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna bring up Sami Zayn.
I'm like the title.
No
back
way
on
he's gonna.
Sami.
No way he's
what?
bringing up Sami Zayn right
Why
now.
do we need Sami Zayn there?
Because Sami Zayn was before the. Oh yeah, why was he there?
What
Right?
did he do?
Yeah.
He was there. What?
Why was he there?
Honestly, I'm not sure. But yeah,
He's such a good guy. He's like, come on, buddy, get out there, and you should, you should be the face of this.
You should
Like,
carry on the U.S. Open Challenge.
all right, thanks.
Two guys carrying on the U.S. Open Challenge who are not Americans.
Yeah.
I rather them have. I rather
Hey.
them have Eugene there than have Sami
Okay,
Zayn.
relax, buddy.
Hey, it's the American
If
dream.
you don't know who Eugene is, look it up.
It's the American dream.
Yeah, so back to the entrance. Aleister Black, Zelina Vega coming out. I really liked the entrance. They paired good together. Like during the entrance, he was like very laser focused, like
Yeah.
he always is, and just walking straight down to the ring and
It's
tunnel
almost like
vision.
it's almost like they know each other.
Yeah,
like
basically,
really well.
right? I know,
We
right?
should marry each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
I like them together.
So
Couple
he-
goals.
And I like that table he was on. It just like came
yeah, it
up.
just came up.
Almost something like a mortician would use. Yes. No? All right.
Anyway, so like I was saying, that he was coming down to the ring, laser focused, and Zelina Vega was being animated the entire time around him. She was never just walking straight down. She was like going around him, going under his arm,
Vampira.
doing everything around it. And then when he did his thing, when he got in the ring and he did like his sitting down, cross legs, and she was in front of him and doing her kneeling and then like laying back. It's as if though it was like, it looked at one point like it was one body, right? It starts with him and then it finishes with her. I just like that dynamic, how one
Okay.
is stoic and one is just moving the entire time.
Should I say what I said in in our group chat?
Of course.
Go for it.
Hey kids, we have Karrion Kross at home. You all disagreed with me, and I get it. He has been doing that like dark character,
Forever.
and so has
Alistair's
Karrion
Black.
Kross.
His character has always been dark.
Yeah,
Always.
yeah. I just find it's just such a.
Shot.
It's not a shot. I just find it such a like. Why did you guys do that now? With not giving Karrion Kross his new contract, right? We don't know what happened with that. We know he wanted to stay in the WWE. They completely said, no, your numbers do not match what you're bringing in. He has said that in interviews. And now the guy's going, he's working double time.
He's
doing
working the indies.
all kinds of indies, which I really, really respect that in wrestlers. Like, if you have to go back out there and put in work, I respect it. So, and you can't deny the gimmick isn't very similar to each other. What do you guys think?
I don't think the gimmick is similar at all.
No, I think Aleister Black, it's been always his only gimmick. You
Yeah.
know, besides NXT, he's always done that dark thing in
Kind of
WWE or in AEW,
like
the
he's
House of Black. Like
Kind of
it's the same thing.
supernatural.
Yeah, like it's always like that.
Sorry,
Yeah.
did you say besides NXT or since NXT? He was doing it in NXT also.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was doing it in NXT.
I don't remember him
No-
doing it in
no.
NXT as dark as
No,
he
not
was
as
doing
dark.
it.
He had the same entrance music as he has right now on SmackDown when he was in NXT.
Yeah.
And he was coming up
Maybe.
also with the casket, like the casket raising.
Really?
If I remember correctly, I think so.
Nah,
I just-
I haven't seen it, but maybe you're right. I don't know.
I just think that Aleister Black is doing something out of the ordinary, out the box,
Yeah.
and
Out the casket?
out the casket. And something that I really enjoyed when it was in AEW was House of Black. Like, the lights shut off.
Yeah.
They would come out. It was hardcore music. It was death metal music
Yeah.
that they were using. Like, it brought a different character to wrestling that we're not really, used to seeing. And I think that Karrion Kross, if we're talking about Karrion Kross and trying to compare them, I think it's two different,
Yeah.
Well, his character is more of a psychopath, sort of like killer, like
It's more
warrior.
of a psychopath. Yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
more of a psychopath to where Aleister Black is more supernatural, but he has that, jujitsu type of, in-ring performance that he brings to the table. I just find that we're comparing it, and the reason why we're comparing is because Karrion Kross had somebody female come out with him, and Aleister Black had a female come out
I think
with
that's what sets it apart is that you can't compare Scarlett and Xena.
No.
Exactly.
So-
He's just in it.
That's if you look at Karrion Kross and Aleister Black, okay, you can make the arguments, but it's when you come down to them, there's no argument.
him. No.
Scarlett couldn't do what Zelina could do.
No.
She has character. She in ring. She's good. Anything you put in front of her, she's done it. She tried the LWO. She did her own thing. She's very good. So I think if they want to push the better two, then maybe they did the right thing. I think.
Oh, okay.
I agree. I think in ring, Aleister Black, to me at least, he's better than Karrion.
1000%.
On the mic,
And no disrespect to Karrion Kross,
yeah.
because I love Karrion Kross
Yeah,
and what he
same-
was able to do.
same here.
Yeah.
and then on the mic, we haven't really seen much of Aleister Black on the mic in ring. We see him in the backstage vignettes and things like that, which he does great. But in a live environment, I personally think Karrion Kross does a better job. But that's just because we haven't seen much of Aleister doing it in ring.
But he's not supposed to talk. Aleister Black is never supposed to talk more than two sentences.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
it's working for him.
that
Yeah.
mystique.
The strong silent type there.
Exactly,
kind of
that mystique. What I love about Aleister Black is how he's able to have a wrestling match.
Yes.
You know, let's break it down to, you know, what he could do in the ring, technical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we don't really see that in wrestlers anymore, what Aleister Black could do. And I love that about him. And he's dark. He has hardcore music. He's coming out to hardcore music. You know, like it brings a different edge to
And
to
that's why I think his match with Ilya was great, because you have two guys that can perform at that level.
yeah.
This guy
You
has
know?
to talk about Edge all the time. Just leave it alone. We're
What
not
did he
talking about
say?
Edge. He
I
said he
has
has
that
that
edge.
to it.
every time.
Edge is always in my heart.
I'm like, what did I miss?
And Zelina Vega, I like what they're doing with her now. It's kind of like what she was doing with Andrade back in NXT. Like she's actually there. She's interfering. She's
Yeah.
getting involved. She's hitting her Hurricane Ranas off the apron to the outside. You know, with Scarlett, there wasn't much of that happening. She might like trip a foot every now and then
Yeah.
or whatever the case is. But
And I'm happy they brought her back. We haven't seen her since her U.S. championship.
yeah, pretty much since she
So-
lost it, she kind of disappeared.
That was really cool.
I got a question for everybody. You guys like Dragunov? You
Yes.
guys, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
I
No?
like him in ring
Max?
as a character. He doesn't have much going.
I'm gonna say this: when he came out, there was zero pop for him.
I agree.
Zero.
Zero.
Zero pop.
I'm not a fan of his music. It doesn't do. I just think it's like it doesn't give him anything more.
I
It
love
reminds me of
his music.
Shinsuke Nakamura's music.
I
isn't
love
it?
his entrance music.
No.
And he
Who's?
like sings along to it.
Dragunov.
Really?
I love it. It comes out. It's like it just hypes you up for the match. It's
Well, you're
coming up.
also not an Edge fan, so I understand
Yeah,
why you
exactly.
like Dragunov. Okay, continue.
Really?
Yeah, I like it. I think it suits him.
No way,
perfectly.
man. I find it was just
But
like
yeah, it doesn't fit. It
Sorry
doesn't-
if my opinion offends you. Are you gonna go online and write bad comments about me, man?
I will. And with my
As
thing
long
stuff.
as you don't send your Undertaker after me.
Yes.
I thought you were the Fink for a second there when you
Who?
first came in. Howard Finkel.
That's good. I'm actually Gomez from the Adams family, and you're my brother.
Damn.
What were we saying? No. For me, the music did nothing. He got into the ring, and I think the only way he was able to win the crowd over was to get on the mic and tell people, "Hey guys, I'm the babyface. I've tried so hard to win this. I'm back here for you guys. I'm working hard."
What's your
And
full
then
neck tattoo?
It got a little pop, and then that was it. But I found the match was great. I found like I told you guys, two technical guys giving us a brawl. You know, like just going kick for kick. Like it was just a great wrestling match.
You know, and that's the problem with I guess you can call it the up and comers, the mid card, and the guys coming up, and future talent coming up. They're great in the ring, but when it comes to character development or speaking, they're not that great.
There's nothing
And-
there.
And look at Dragunov. This guy came up on the indies. He has wrestling in his blood. Like, imagine once we're done with this generation and we get to the generation that are coming in from college sports.
Yeah.
These guys are not going to have any character whatsoever. They're all going to be bland and same paint coat on them.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Andre, because Dragunov has nothing.
No.
He brings nothing else. He can't talk on the mic.
He's perfect for NXT.
Exactly. It's the up and comers, but what do they have? He's not going to have the title for long. I'm telling you
No.
now.
I agree.
Give it another couple of weeks to a month, max.
Yeah.
He's going to have to drop the belt. He probably will drop it to Damian Priest or
Back to
Aleister
Sami
Black.
Zayn.
Absolutely not.
This is like, show us what you got, but it's the leash is very, very short.
It's cool that you could fight in the ring, but WWE is not really about that to a certain extent.
about storytelling.
NXT is, AEW is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about storytelling, and he can't tell the story.
I agree.
Nothing.
Move forward.
Yeah.
Moving on. Okay, so no one's a fan?
No.
I'm a fan.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm a fan of his in-ring, but character, not really.
Yeah. So what do these guys need to do? What do you guys think? Like, do they need to like work on character building? Do they need to be more heel turns? Do we need to see like what can make someone? What does it take for us to get interested in somebody?
It's either you have it or you don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably as a kid, I would have been like, hey, let's see. Like, I would have been more invested in the character and be like, hey, well, let's see what they could bring to the table. Now it's just like I could see through it.
I feel they've brought that guy, the tough Russian fighter gimmick. They've done that so many times that for me, it doesn't really do anything.
But usually
you know what
when
I mean?
they do it as he's the heel coming from a different country. You know,
Yeah.
that's a good part you brought up. Honestly, like in the U.S. right now, with everything that's going on with Russia, they're bringing out this Russian
Yeah.
guy. People are not gonna cheer much
No,
for him.
zero.
Like, yeah, unfortunately.
No. Look, what do they have to do? More character building.
But that's the problem. Like now, and I think it was I can't remember who it was that said it during an interview. I think it was Seth Rollins that said it on CVV's podcast when he was on. Now
I
the
miss
fact
him.
that they're reducing, he's been gone 1 week, but relax.
Listen.
The fact that they've heavily reduced on house shows. This is good for the experienced guys because they've already worked that heavy schedule.
Yeah.
Less wear
But
and
for the
tear.
young up and comers where they were getting that experience, you can put somebody on the mic and they can do whatever they want. They can sink or swim. It doesn't matter. The camera's not rolling. Now they don't have that anymore. So
The being on the road experience.
exactly.
Having to travel with everybody. Going back and forth with people. Like, hey,
These guys
let's
don't
try
even
this.
travel together. That's
Yeah, I
the
know.
thing.
Yeah, there's
it's
nothing.
hey,
They fly
Nothing.
in, they fly out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's yeah.
And
It's
again,
nuts.
it's different times, and I totally understand that. But where is the building? Where is the learning? Where are you? That experience. You're not gaining that experience.
One thing that I could say on that is that I think that right now it's a machine. They need to produce talent, right? Like when the NXT first came out, who was there? Dusty Rhodes, really guiding
Yeah.
these guys. And look at the generation that he had his touch on.
It's right now.
They're all top guys.
Right now, yeah.
Now NXT is okay. Give us the new batch, then we're gonna bring them to Raw or SmackDown. Give us the new batch, and it just keeps like a factory, right?
Okay,
they don't get
so-
enough time to really build these guys. Okay, what are you really good at? Okay, this. Okay, what if you go this way? And that's why when Dusty was like individually touching these guys, like,
So,
pause,
John,
but like he had such a help on their characters because Dusty was such good character.
John, that's a great point because that's what happens when there's no competition and the WWE just runs everything. Now we see it. They have the performance center. They have the ring in there, right? So they just like people just go in, they tell you what to do, you go out there and you got to perform. This is why it's important to support your local wrestling community. It's important to support other brands of wrestling out there, because when you had the WCW guys and the WWF guys, just so you guys know, WCW is wrestling from the South and WWE was wrestling from the North, right? So you had two different styles competing with each other. Today, what do we have? Right? It's just not the same game anymore.
AEW.
Huh? No, I know we have
But they're
AEW,
not on the same level.
but it's not the same thing anymore. Like WWE, and I respect the business because they got to a point where they run everything. You know what I mean? Like they even with their ID program, they're getting inside the indies. But what's the Elite? Is it Elite?
The ID.
No, not they have ID, but they also have
Evolve.
Evolve.
Yeah.
Even with Evolve,
They have Mexico now.
and they just
took
got
over
into
AAA,
Mexico.
like
But Mexico is still Mexico. You know what I mean? They haven't been able to. Oh man,
it's only a matter
too
of time,
early.
Guys,
It's only a matter of time,
yeah,
my friend.
I'm gonna have to stop this conversation right now because this conversation can go on
yeah,
somewhere very, very far, and
it's
it's a
really-
great conversation to have.
it's a raw conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Is Paul Bear about to kill the conversation?
Okay, guys, you're just full of puns today. Look at them. We're gonna have to stop this one right here and go into our Raw segment, but great conversations. We will have to revisit that one. Let's go into Raw. It starts off with Wild's favorite wrestler,
Boring.
Jey
CM
Uso,
Punk.
and CM Punk's promo for Saturday night's main event. What do you guys think?
This
Did
is who the
Did
people.
it start with these guys? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Yeah.
This is,
Yeah.
And this is who you want as your champion.
I'll keep it
Jey
short.
Uso.
I don't want Jey Uso as my champion.
Oh, you
fucking
want
crazy.
Jey Uso as your champion. I'm gonna
Relax,
call you
buddy.
out.
I like
you
the
being your
Usos as a
champion.
tag team,
And
not
you-
Jey and
No,
the
no,
Usos.
you've numerous times on this podcast said you've been a fan of Jey Uso.
Yes.
This is this
I am.
guy who is,
But not as my
atrocious on
world
the
champion.
mic.
Yeah.
Just
As-
to clarify that.
Hold on 1 second. Mano, camera on me. Have you guys seen my sons? Okay. I have to cut the tension.
Oh my god! I'm gonna keep it short on the promo.
Let's go, Johnny.
The only thing I liked was when CM Punk did the
Yes.
like
yes.
bring it back.
Yeah.
And then he said like sorry for stealing your stuff. And
Yeah.
he goes 4 letters and he points at Punk. That for me was the best part of the whole promo because other than that,
Yeah.
you get the same
Same
CM Punk
thing.
and then Jay's gonna say 2 things. Blah blah blah. 4 letters ish. But eat. Like
But
I'm
they-
over it.
Hold on.
Over it.
Johnny.
Over it.
Say it. What was he doing? He was
He was huffing and puffing. man.
huffing and puffing.
Thank you.
All the time. It's true. It's like I like him. I want to like him, but it's too much. And him calling, he's like, CM Punk, you a punk. Bro, come on. You could have called him a bitch. That would have been amazing. We would have loved you if you called him a bitch.
Yeah.
My
He-
favorite.
And you didn't.
He cannot cut a promo.
He cannot.
No.
It's like
No.
he got eaten alive by Punk, and Punk didn't even have to say that much to him.
Punk
He
took
got
it
eaten
easy on
alive
him.
by Jimmy later on in the show,
Yeah.
backstage. I hadn't noticed it, but like Jimmy is that much better than Jay.
Oh, 1,000%.
Side
We
points,
told
but
you guys.
telling you since
We've
day
been telling you.
one ish.
I saw it this Monday, so
Yeah.
I agree with you. I apologize that I didn't see your wrestling knowledge.
So my favorite part of the promo is how, first of all, like you were saying, CM Punk didn't go all out on him just because he actually likes him. I think in real life.
I think he was holding. Yeah,
He was holding back.
back.
He was being nice because he knows Jay's struggle is on the mic. But my favorite part is how CM Punk was giving Jay backhanded compliments the entire time and then actually got the crowd to boo Jey Uso
Yeah.
at some point. And then Jay kind of won the back a bit for like 2 seconds and then 4 letters, 1 word, all that bullshit. But yeah, just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah.
I gotta mention. CM Punk is a horrendous dresser.
Oh, yeah.
See the way he came out?
AJ dresses him.
He came out like a dad.
Yeah.
Like basically just joggers,
Guys,
a
can we
beige hoodie,
Hold on.
and socks that didn't match.
Yeah.
can we point
I love
something
the way
out?
CM Punk was dressed. He's just coming out. As
Well, he
your
looks like
normal
you
guy.
dress the same
Yeah,
way.
He's dressed
Literally,
like
yeah.
me. So what's up with the sweats
Can
and
we-
hoodies, guys?
A lot.
Can we just
There's not enough time on this podcast to destroy you.
can we just talk about how, guys, 4 letters, 1 word, yeet isn't 4 letters, 1 word? There's the part. How does that?
It's not part
I'm
of
always
the
like,
catchphrase. It's just.
I get it.
I
but
think
I'm
he's
like,
trying to
wait a
catch
minute.
his breath from the entrance.
It's yeah.
I liked when CM Punk said he was gonna knock his grills out of his mouth. That was good
because
too.
he did
Just
that
like-
on
Yeah,
the
last time, yeah.
Question for you guys: who do you think is really gonna win this match? Like, if we're putting it all on the table right now, who do you think is winning this match?
I think, like I said last week, Braun
Thanks, Steven.
Breaker is gonna come out, and he's going to just Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. They're gonna come out, just destroy both of them, and
So nobody's winning the
nobody's
belt.
winning the belt.
I think it's so obvious that Jay is gonna win that he's not going to. I think CM Punk is actually gonna win because I think that he can just hold it for a little bit longer and then till they figure out really what they want to do, unless it's already in the plans. Jay is boring as the champ, as anything, but he shouldn't be champ. CM Punk.
He's not boring as anything. He's not boring as part of the Usos.
No, he's
You're
boring.
right.
Honestly, I didn't know what to think of this. I really don't know. And Weil just said something that's interesting.
That happens a lot. You're gonna have to bring it up what I said.
You are the PhD. I would love it if the belt just no one wins it, and then they have to continue trying to find a champion that's gonna suit it.
Yeah,
That's my vote.
I like that.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea.
I mean, it's not that far-fetched not to have a champion on Raw. When we had Brock Lesnar as champion, he'd show up once every now and then, and you didn't have a champion. But now,
What did you say?
Brock Lesnar, who beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania and broke his streak.
No. My Undertaker should have won that. Steven?
I don't want CM Punk to win.
That's why he's going to.
As much as I love CM Punk, even though he dresses horrendously now as a 47-year-old man, I don't want CM Punk to win because this is too easy for him. I think CM Punk winning the belt this easy after such a horrendous wrestler or in-ring performer or on the mic skilled guy like Jey Uso, it's easy. That's easy money. CM Punk needs to go through the trenches. CM Punk needs to go through all these guys, Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins. He needs to go through everybody. And don't forget what Seth Rollins said. As long as Seth Rollins is in the company, CM Punk is not going to win the title. So there is no way on God's green earth that he's winning this champion.
And we also got the 3 vignettes. So something is probably going to happen.
No, nothing's happening. Those vignettes, they announced today. It was just basically a
their new shoe line
for WrestleMania. So they confirmed it. Like they came out with a little commercial today
did
for
they?
WrestleMania, like a promo for WrestleMania. It was Brock. It was
they're just trying to throw you off.
Because CM Punk was one of those people that was wearing the shoes. He was wearing those shoes yesterday on Raw.
He's wearing sneakers.
And then
He's wearing the same shoes. I think that they showed
Yeah,
in
so
one
maybe-
of those.
maybe it's best. Like the Vision comes out, hurts CM Punk. Jay wins because they think he's the weaker one, and then they could get the belt off him, maybe. Something like that.
Yeah, and
All
just
right.
have a weak champion
Way to
going
work
forward.
it like that.
It's too easy for Punk.
Another
If you-
transitional champion
you
like
look
Sami
at
Zayn.
Punk-
That's a great point. It is too easy.
If you've ever looked at Punk as a champion, he's never had it easy. Whether he was the world heavyweight champion when he was back in the day with the long hair, look at the people he had to go through. He had to cash in the Money in the Bank. He had to face the Undertaker in the Hell in the Cell. He had to face the Batistas.
Yes!
There was so many people that he had to face.
Gunther. I think if
Okay, so
CM
maybe on-
Punk, they're planning on putting, sorry, just to add this
Yeah.
in there, if they're planning on putting the title on Punk, they need to put it like on a bigger event than
Yeah.
Saturday Night's
Yeah.
main event.
Yeah.
They need to put it on him either at the Royal Rumble, or if it's not the Royal Rumble, they need to put it at him on at WrestleMania. I think those are the only 2 upcoming
Why? But-
pay-per-views that make sense.
That's so like cliche, like his big moment. Maybe it's just like a random Saturday. He wins the belt. He holds it till a certain
It's very
pay-per-view,
possible.
and that's just the way they go.
Look,
Because
I'm a Punk fan, and I don't want to see him win Saturday. I hope he loses.
But what if he says like, "Yo, it's
That
always
makes no
been
sense.
so hard. I've always had the hardest road to get the belt. Why not once give me a break
It's
here?"
too easy for him to beat fucking Jey Uso. Jey Uso is terrible. It's literally like saying, hey, why don't you put a 12-year-old against CM Punk and let
It's
him...
like me versus you.
Exactly.
Basically.
But what would that say if
Here,
that
for the
as
belt.
you're saying-
Mopping the floor.
What would that say about CM Punk if, as you're saying, they put that horrible wrestler over on him and he beats CM Punk? Unless there's some sort of, it's not going to be clean.
Look, this is the way I see it, okay? We're going to talk about it next week. This is the way I see it. The only way Jey Uso is winning this belt is because he's going to cheat to win.
Or Jimmy helps
If,
him.
Big Jim.
exactly.
Yeah.
If you saw the way Jey Uso has been acting for the last month,
They're teasing.
he has that heel in him.
Yeah, there's that heel turn
And if
coming.
he's going to have that opportunity where he's able to use that to his advantage to win the championship, because don't forget, he wants the world
He's
heavyweight
desperate now.
champion.
Yeah.
He's going to use
Okay.
that. He's going to beat CM Punk.
That I
and
like.
that's
That
it.
I like.
Yeah.
That I like.
Speaking of Jey Uso, on a side note, did you guys see that Rikishi is back up and healthy?
No, I
I had no idea it was not healthy.
Oh, anyway, so
Big ups to Rikishi.
shout outs to
man. God
Rikishi
bless.
for getting back up.
I
and
hope he's doing wonderful.
Yeah.
I love
he
Rikishi.
did it for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock. He never said it that way, so I don't know why people think that's funny.
Because The Rock
Anyways,
did it that way.
Yeah.
all right. Up next, we got
It doesn't matter how he actually did it.
Steven's favorite wrestler, Braun Breaker, versus my favorite wrestler, L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Now, what are we doing with both of these two?
They're stagnant right now.
Like, seriously.
yeah.
Like, LA Knight,
Yeah.
look, I used to say that I wasn't a fan of LA Knight, but I think the last couple of months he's been amazing.
You
on
got to
the
give him
mic,
his respect.
amazing in the ring.
I'm gonna just 'cause you
promos.
said something amazing in the ring. Not to cut you off, but Did you see him guiding
Yes.
Braun through that match?
Yes.
You could see, like, maybe that's a knock on him because you could see him talking,
Yeah.
but he led that whole thing.
100%.
When it was time to finish, he gave him the word, and at the end, after Braun pinned him, he said something to him too. Like, good job. I don't know what it was,
Yeah,
but
look at Cena.
he
can
led
hear
the whole
him.
way.
The whole
Yeah.
arena can hear Cena.
Cena's
from the match.
Cena, first of all, you don't see him and you don't hear him.
But even with Braun, like, what are you guys doing? Why wasn't this the main event of the evening?
Hold on.
Why? Why was it 9:30,
Because-
9:20? And
Hold
I
on.
was
We
Before-
love women's wrestling.
Before we get into that, is this a very subtle gimmick change for Braun? Because now he had on the black and gold. He had on the future on his
His trunks.
Braun is
on
the
his
future.
trunks.
Yeah,
So
I agree with you.
this is a slight gimmick change, direction change for what's happening next.
Braun is the future.
He's the future, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Look, I think we need to be waiting. We need to wait patiently for something to happen with Braun.
Yeah.
You know what?
Nah, we're cool. You have to wait, bro.
Maybe, maybe it is Jey Uso winning the champion and Braun going against Jey Uso. I don't know, but they're building, but they're building very slowly on what they're going to do with Braun Breaker.
But where does that happen right now? So just to link it all together, you make Jay your champion and you're building Braun. If I see this at Survivor Series, if I see this at Royal Rumble, fine. But don't build that up till WrestleMania. It's a joke. That can't be.
That can't be
That
WrestleMania.
can't be. It'll start the show, but it won't be a main event.
Yeah.
So then, like, you're really dimming down the world heavyweight title.
And
So,
another
like,
great point.
Where,
if
but
you're
if
gonna
CM Punk is champion, CM Punk versus Braun Breaker, you could maybe ride that out because it has ties to Heyman. I don't know.
CM Punk can carry the promo until WrestleMania. Jay can't
We've-
carry it
yeah,
until
exactly.
Fifth
We've
or
talked about this
So-
many times. Should they get rid of one of the championship belts?
No,
no,
there's too much talent and there's too many shows.
No, and to add to that, and to add to your point, Braun's winning the Royal Rumble. Braun's winning the Royal Rumble.
Drops
you
mic.
heard it here first.
Drops the mic. You guys
Braun's
missed
winning
that.
the Royal Rumble. I don't see anybody else winning the Royal Rumble. It's Braun winning the Royal Rumble.
That's
I
going to
can
be a
see
great
somebody
talk.
else winning the Royal Rumble.
Who?
I think it should be Braun first of all.
I think it's
But-
going to be Asuka.
Hold on one
Like-
second. Are you calling? You calling that?
Yeah, Braun's winning the Royal
right,
Rumble.
Clip it.
I didn't know we were at a hip hop show, but okay.
You are Steven Alltime from the Hip Hop Podcast. You are the Ayatollah.
He doesn't
of
even know
hip-hop.
the name of your podcast.
I listen to it all the time.
Consistency is key.
I listen to it all the time.
Who can break it down more than me?
So, like I was
No one.
saying,
Chris Jericho.
I think it's just weird what they're doing with LA Knight. He's always like at
Man.
the tip, and then they bring him down.
Yeah.
Give him the belt, goddammit, at some point.
Maybe
No?
they're saving
usually
the
that's
Royal
a great
Rumble.
thing.
Maybe they're saving the Royal Rumble for LA Knight so he can have his big moment finally. Do I think it should be him? No, but I think it should be Braun, like you said. But if LA Knight wins it, I think he's the one that deserves it the most, honestly. Because since he's been on SmackDown, he's always been like so close, but then gets pulled back.
Yeah.
Whether it's Money in the Bank, whether it's the
I
world
think they know
title
how
to
good
win
he
it.
is. And they're like, we got to just keep him working.
And he's like one of the best on the mic right now.
Yeah.
He's the best everything. He reminds me of a classic wrestler.
Yes.
He's got the look. He's got the mic skills. He can wrestle.
Yeah.
He's got it all.
Took me a while though to like him. I'll be honest.
Really?
It's taken me a while.
The
I didn't
only thing
find
I
that he was
hate-
great
I
on
liked
the
him in
mic.
Impact Wrestling when he was Eli Drake because he did the same thing. Eli Drake.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a button like it was dummy.
Yeah, he had the dummy
dummy
thing.
and you'd press it. And anyways,
I just hate his
for another
vest.
day.
I hate his pointy vest. That's all I hate about him.
I like it.
Everything else,
Yeah.
I like.
Why
He's
did you
got
not
the look,
like him
man.
before? Why did you
He's
not
got
like
the
him,
look.
and what made him win you over?
I think I would have loved him if I was Steven, 14 years old, 15 years old.
Okay.
Now as an adult, I'm peeling back everything. So I'm kind of looking deep into
Yeah.
what he's
But
doing.
You're dissecting.
I'm
You're
dissecting. He wasn't polished. He's polished now. You get what I mean? He wasn't
Yeah.
polished there. I find that he was still, struggling with certain things, struggling in the ring, struggling on the mic. He's polished himself now. He's worked. You could see the work ethic in the guy.
How can you say that he struggles on the mic when you're about to crown Jey Uso your world champion?
But
on
that's
Saturday?
not me.
No, I'm saying
That's a
like,
problem.
How is that?
Yeah, but he
how
never
does that
gave
equate?
he never gave props to Jey Uso.
Never,
If
and
he
I'm
did
never gonna give
props
No,
to
I'm,
Jey
I'm
Uso-
just
Jey
saying in
Uso.
He's not
general.
saying
I'm,
you.
I'm not
You
saying
with Jey
you.
Uso.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general.
He's not saying you in general. He's saying the WWE, the program.
That's what I don't get. I think it's because Jey Uso is so over with the fans in terms of their. If you're 5 years old, you're over with Jey Uso.
Yeah.
If you're 10, 15,
He's holding babies,
20,
man.
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
like John Cena back in the day.
Yeah, so Jey Uso, but also Jey Uso has kind of been in WWE as a tag team champion. He's been there with the Usos for a very long time. So they kind of feel like they have to give it to him. As to LA Knight, is still, he's fighting his way. And you know
He's
what?
a
He-
WWE
He's not
baby.
finding his way. He's in his 40s right now, LA Knight. He's not finding his way.
I don't think age really makes a difference.
No, it does.
I think it does to a certain extent, but I don't think it makes a difference in terms of what you've done because it's only been the last couple of years. If you look back at LA Knight 3 years ago, what are we talking about here? What conversation are we having?
Just
Maxime Dupree?
Max Dupree. Max
No, but
Dupree.
literally,
Yeah,
what are
they
we talking
didn't-
about?
they didn't
over
know what
here?
to do with him.
If we're talking about
Yeah.
Jey Uso 3 years ago, what are we talking about Jey Uso 3 years?
bloodline.
You get what I mean?
Bloodline.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure. That's a really good point. Yeah.
All right, we did it.
Just to go back to that match, the ending of that match was so good. Like the spear that Braun Breaker hit,
Yeah, because
it
LA Knight called
connected
it.
so well. But like in the last couple of weeks, we've been seeing him trying to jump from very far away to hit it, and it doesn't connect. But that one that he hit this past Monday was one of the nicest spears ever.
Yeah, just
With
before
impact.
the
just,
jumping one.
just before we switch off the ropes. He's one of the fastest people I've ever seen off the ropes. He just does the
Yes.
speed burst, Braun. It's nuts. He like just goes 0 to 100 in a second, man.
Yeah.
Genetic freak.
It's a real thing.
You
man.
think his uncle was a genetic freak?
Yo,
Braun Breaker is a
he really is?
genetic freak.
He really
He
is.
kicks up like yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
He-
I'm a fan.
All them
He's
Steiners
made me
are
a fan
genetic
because I
freaks.
wasn't a fan at first. He's made me a fan.
I've been a fan kind of since NXT-ish, end of NXT.
I wasn't a fan in NXT because he was a
colorful?
Steiner. He was taking that whole thing. They're just gonna give him everything he wants, like kind of that Roman Reigns down your throat thing.
Yeah.
But now he's earning it. Man.
I'm
he is doing everything right.
I'm
a
super
fan.
happy that he hasn't gone to bronzage in a very long time.
Yeah.
The
That was a tough
signs are
look.
hilarious.
That was a tough
Guys,
look.
speaking of Braun Breaker, what have they been doing with Bronson Reed? He's just become this strong muscle
Sidekick.
guy that's just like this the
Okay.
entire time.
No. We said
But,
it.
like,
we said it last week. We said that they're pushing both of them in different ways. So they're each gonna get their moment, sort of at like kind of at the same
The
time.
guy just came out of beating Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
And they haven't done
so
anything
exactly.
since.
So you let him sit down, stay hot, bring in the other guy, bring him up. Each at their moment. They're not.
They're fumbling him right now.
Bronson Reed?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think they're fumbling.
No.
He's just basically Braun Breaker's like
You gotta
Braun
keep him
Breaker,
hot,
I'm
but you
gonna
don't
be
wanna
the
give him away.
champion. I'm gonna be the champion. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that. And Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed just there like, yes, you are. Yes, I'm gonna back you up.
No.
They will kind of push Bronson Reed. Like, wait till they start taking the titles off a couple of people.
Yeah.
Bronson Reed's gonna start seeing the light of
Yeah.
day. I like
and,
what he's
and
doing.
who knows if he gets so over, he might be a guy that never needs a title. You know, give him one or two. But if he's that good, if people really like him that much, he might just have a great career.
He could be good for the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
But he ain't gonna beat Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio is the hottest thing in fucking.
Speaking
like,
of
that guy
Dominic
is-
He
Mysterio,
might not have to beat Dominic Mysterio.
Dirty Dom.
let's get into it. Dominic Mysterio. No, we had Penta versus Rusev.
To see who's gonna
gonna
face
face,
Dominic
yeah.
Mysterio
Who
for the
is the number one
Intercontinental Champion
contender for the Intercontinental
Can I
title?
just say?
at Saturday Night's Main Event?
Can I
Go.
just say that I called it once again? It is going to be a triple threat match. Thank you.
Did you call it?
Was
I
it
did
on?
call it.
Is it on tape?
Is it on tape?
Can we
I
clip
wasn't.
it?
I
Go
probably
back.
wasn't listening to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Go
Sorry.
back. Trust me. I'll find it. We'll clip it.
Find it and I'll clip it. I'll clip it right now. I'm gonna say that I was like, oh great, we're gonna have another. I was very happy that when the Americanos came and interfered, I was like, oh no, now we're gonna have Penta and Rusev versus the Americanos, right? I was like, that's not what I want to see. So when Oh no,
Adam
it's happening
Pearce.
again. Adam Pearce.
That's what Dom wanted, right? He's like, oh no, now they're gonna be busy going after
Yeah.
them, and the Intercontinental title, nobody's gonna come after it.
no, they're gonna go. Well, that's. Oh, you're talking about
That's
the.
what Dom said
Yeah,
to Adam
yeah.
Pearce. He was like,
so then
trying to
when he
say that.
made the triple threat, I was like, yes, that's gonna be a great match.
Yeah.
And please, that's the end of the feud.
yeah.
We've had it for 4 weeks on Raw.
Yeah.
This is the end of it, guys. We don't need it anymore.
Yeah, even if Dom walks out, you need to find other contenders
Yeah.
at this point. We're
Also-
done with Rusev and Penta.
Yeah,
going after it.
I'll say two things on this match. Brilliant booking, whether whoever's idea it was for Dom to do that with the Americanos. They come out because Dom thinks that he could get away with it, right?
Yeah.
He played it off so well.
Amazing.
Second, what a beautiful way to take the belt off Dom. He doesn't actually get pinned. He stays hot. He's the AAA mega champion. You can't have him pinned right now. So what happens? Penta pins Rusev. Rusev pins Penta. The title switches, but Dom's like, I never lost. I never got pinned. So he's still that guy. So
Who do you think is gonna win then?
I think that they have to take the title off of Dom eventually. I think Penta, he sells merch. He's Mexican. They're doing that whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's time because
Dom's not losing. Dom ain't losing.
He's
Dom
gonna
is
keep-
not losing till Survivor Series, if not Royal Rumble.
he's gonna keep both belts this long.
100%. He's
People
right.
want to see the Cena.
love it. I love
the
him.
Cena
I love
Dom
him.
match. Are we getting that?
No.
No.
I wish.
Yeah. I
Hey,
wish
they might
too.
throw us a curveball and be like, "What's happening?"
For me, Dom is untouchable. I just think for stories and storylines, this would make sense. Not that it's gonna happen because I love Dom. Keep him double champion till
Give him the heavyweight
WrestleMania.
champion. Give him all the belts.
Yeah,
what I,
for
what
real.
I think, who I think needs it the most at this point is Penta.
Yeah.
Because since he's started, he started hot. People are still behind him, even though he's been around for a few months now. He hasn't won a title yet. I think he needs it, and it could take him to the next level. Story-wise, what I think makes the most sense is you put the title on Rusev, and then a couple of weeks, couple of months down the line, that's when we saw Sheamus come back. So you reignite that feud, but you don't keep it going for too long. That's when Sheamus gets his Intercontinental title and he's been chasing forever.
That's brutal.
Do I want to
Thank
see
God.
Sheamus as the IC
Thank
champ?
God you
Not
don't work
really,
for creative.
But I think that's what's happening.
Did you
Okay.
chat? Did you
I
chat
didn't say-
GPT that?
I didn't say that that's what I would like to happen. I said I think Penta needs it the most and it should go on him. But I think since they're going through this whole Sheamus thing and they want to put the
Yeah.
IC title because it's the only title that's eluded him.
Okay, but
You heard it here
how,
first.
How are you going to do that for Sheamus, but you don't do it for Cena? That's wild talk.
Because Cena is a main
Damn,
eventer. He
ChatGPT,
doesn't
man.
need. He doesn't need the Intercontinental title at this point in his career.
Yeah, but
Yes,
how do
he
you
does.
take,
Sheamus. No, he's
Why
not.
does, Sheamus doesn't either.
how do you
But
take the title
Sheamus-
off Cena after?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he loses
that's-
it
that's-
to Gunther.
You're not going to make him
Gunther.
lose it to Gunter. Gunter was already you really downgrading
You make
him.
him
Yeah.
lose it to Wade
So-
Barrett. There you go. Bam, book it.
Got it.
But just one thing. How nice is the AAA Mega Championship belt?
That he just defended this past weekend versus
I love
Dragon
it.
Lee.
It looks good. I think it looks like he bought it at the dollar store.
I think that's why I like
my
it, man.
God.
Was it this
Yeah,
past weekend?
Johnny
AAA?
$1.
Was AAA this
Yeah,
weekend?
it was this
Yeah.
weekend.
This weekend? Nobody talked about it. They didn't advertise it. They
Dude,
didn't do
yeah.
anything.
I am upset. I don't want to talk about
We're
it
not going to touch on it because
I wanna
he can't
watch
name
it.
you
Did
three
I wanna
wrestlers
watch it?
on
Did he
AAA.
fight Dragon Lee?
Yeah.
And who won?
Whoa, whoa,
He
whoa,
went
whoa,
over.
whoa, whoa.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we saw Dom on Raw
Hold
with the
on,
title.
hold on.
He took off his boots, hit him with it, something like that.
1 second. Johnny, what did you just say? I can't name you 3 wrestlers of AAA?
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right.
And not the fake.
Here
not
we
the
go.
fake,
And you can't say Dom and you can't say Dragon
Enrico,
Lee
they're Dr. Ranger
Jr.
Jr.
First fail.
That guy, all right, close enough.
You can't say La Parka and Mr. Iguana.
Well, La Parka is the fake La Parka.
Yeah, you got to say 3 like AAA real AAA.
El Vikingo.
Okay. He was on EAW. Okay.
Oh.
Come on.
And one more. Come on. La Tormenta.
Okay.
Ah,
Good job. I like that one.
Si yo soy latino, coño.
We'll give him his props.
Now give us 3 more.
Then Johnny's right.
But yeah.
All right, guys. We did it. That was the wrestling wrap up of the week. That was actually really good.
It's about time.
We always say we don't want to
Yeah.
talk wrestling, and then we just get it right into it.
Thank you for
We say
telling
we don't
us
want
that
to
was
talk
good.
wrestling. I mean, we're doing a wrestling podcast. What do you mean we don't want to talk wrestling?
We don't want to talk
What the hell are you
about
talking
the weekly shows
I
because we
just
want to
want
get
to talk
into other
hip-hop.
segments.
I'm forced to be
Yeah,
here.
he wants to
Yeah.
talk hip hop all the
I'm trying
time.
to watch ball. Let's go.
And this guy wants to watch basketball, bro. Actually, you're the only one.
I'm the only one that likes
You're the only
wrestling.
one that wants to talk wrestling.
Listen, my PhD didn't come easy. Okay, had to
Yes.
put in the time. I'm committed.
T-Dog, can you lower the lights, please? It is time.
I'm getting scared.
Guys, isn't it cold in here?
No, I'm fine.
I'm freezing.
Getting-
Actually,
I'm
It's
actually
getting really
warm.
cold.
It's really cold in here. What's happening? Where's he looking?
You,
I don't know.
you guys know this is our Halloween special. So we had something special for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Is it our Halloween special?
It's
Looking
the-
at the room, it seems like you got the dates mixed up.
I hate Halloween. I don't want
This
to do
is
anything Halloween.
the Halloween extravaganza special show. And for that, it's happening. Weird. Anyways,
It's so eerie in here.
we put something together. We will be discussing our favorite supernatural moments that we decided to call Supernatural Showdown.
And when he says we, he means him.
And by we, I mean me. Johnny, you wrote down a list. You got these moments. Let's get right into it.
I do got a list, but I'm not gonna say the whole list. I'm gonna give these guys a chance because I'm gonna take him right off the bat. My number one draft pick of all time, spooky, kind of scary characters is wearing his shirt right here. Got the little mini belt. It's the Fiend. The Fiend for me was such a beautiful character. And I say beautiful in like the most twisted, sadistic, psychological demon kind of way because it was playing on that. It was a psychology character. It was letting your demons that you feel inside out.
I have a fuck ton of demons.
Really crazy. And what I loved about yeah, you're Fiend number 2, you. What I loved about it was he was like Bray Wyatt, and just to say Bray Wyatt was the only person that could pull this character off.
Yep.
He was amazing. To put that psychology and your demons, we all have our demons, we all have our skeletons in the closet, whatever. He was like letting it out. So when he came out with that mask, crazy. Absolutely insane. It was, I don't think they even did enough with it. And for me, I felt it. Like I really did because it went back and he's just Bray. And then he comes out with the Fiend mask and then absolutely amazing TV. And for the one moment that I liked the most about it, just to go on the psychology of things, was WrestleMania 36 with John Cena, the COVID era, where they did the segments where John Cena was battling his demons. He had the Vince McMahon little puppet, right? Where Vince was telling him what to do. Then he came out with the ruthless aggression. They even had the 1980s kind of like stupid muscle era. They even had the Hollywood NWO where he was like, he failed with turning heel. And he failed heavy with the heel turn, as we know. And it's just that, for me, it was cinema. It was beautiful. And that's why I love Bray Wyatt. He was a character, man. He wish-washes people right now. And that for me, it was just scary. It was scary.
I'm so happy you started with him. He is in 2018. My cousin from Texas came down and he was like, "Are you watching wrestling?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not watching anymore." He's like, "Yo, you got to check out this guy, the Fiend." And I think it was the moment when he went against Finn Balor and the lights just went off,
Yeah.
but one by one.
That was the first time he came out.
And
as the
then
Fiend.
I don't know if it was a theme song, but that sound just came on and then the light was flashing all over the place.
Yeah.
And then boom, he appeared. I was like, first of all, that mask, amazing. Whoever came up with that mask, genius designing. Like,
Beautiful.
he could wrestle with it, he could move with it, he could see, and it's exactly what you said. All of his matches were psychological and cinematic. Like he really brought out this other side to wrestling. And yeah, I think it was Wild that told me, he's like, you gotta watch the John Cena match. He's like, it's actually cinema. It's crazy. And I watched it, and I remember when it first came out, I was like, this is not wrestling. This is so weird. I don't want to watch this. And when I did, I was like, damn, this is completely like they're fighting, and then at one point they're like you said, like he's in the BO and now he's like walking around, and like
It's just how many times in your life do you think about like, oh, what if I would have done this? Or what if I would have done that? Or a bad time that you went through. He's bringing them out to you, and like it's playing out in real time. I just thought it was magic, man.
And to add to that, as a wrestling fan, like you can't not like that match because there's so many Easter eggs that are thrown in there that you're like, okay, like it's not explained to you directly, but you would get it just for understanding that.
Yeah. And it happened at the perfect time, right? COVID era, there's no fans. Like, okay, let's do this.
It was brilliant.
Speaking of COVID era, do you guys know that I think it was on SmackDown when they had what did they call that? Like all the TVs there.
The Thunderdome?
The Thunderdome.
Yeah,
like when somebody actually had Chris Benoit on the screen.
No, that's
Oh
terrible.
my God.
That's supernatural right there.
Shouts out Chris Benoit.
They banned that user, never allowed again.
well, yeah.
That was
Another-
funny.
I was always surprised with that. I'm like, people are gonna be doing some crazy stuff on
Yeah,
that.
I tried to get on it, never got on it. But last thing on the Fiend, the severed head.
Yeah.
How they got away with doing that for TV, man. It's nuts.
I wasn't watching, and
Another
going
one who
back-
wasn't watching.
Yeah, I wasn't watching.
Hey,
I
that's my thing.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm taking it from you because you're doing a great job this evening. But like, yeah, I wasn't watching, and I think Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, I think that's something that really was different in terms of just like presence, presentation, just what they were able to do with it. It was actually shocking how good it was.
Yeah.
Right? Like we had the Undertaker, we had the Stings. We had those guys, right? Those were impactful. And this dude was really on another level.
He took it to another level.
Yeah, it's the way that they made Bray like the Fire Fun House Bray, and then they made his interior his exterior.
Yeah.
Like which was crazy, right?
But it was all him that came up with that stuff.
Yeah.
It was all
Because like, if anyone thinks it's just a monster or it's just creepy, no, it was like his inner demons portrayed outside as a person, as a character, which was brilliant. No one was doing that kind of thing anymore. Like you said, the Undertakers, the Canes, the Stings. So I think for where it was because everyone was more on the realistic era, like everyone's just by their first names, their real names. This character was so good because he could be Bray at any moment, but he could bring that out when he's not feeling it.
I loved it when they did those dark moments when he'd be like, he'd just stare into the camera and be like, like you'd be
nuts.
like, oh, he's like, this guy's crazy. There's like two sides to him, you know?
Yeah.
But there's more than two sides. There's all kinds. One of my favorite moments, I can't remember because I also wasn't watching at that time. Is it with Randy Orton when he burned them? Like for me, that was like, that was amazing wrestling right there. It's like, you know, and that was also during the COVID era, right?
That was a good thing about the COVID era. At least they went out of the box.
wanted to like they've always
really
wanted
did.
to do that and they couldn't. So now it's like we can, you know, obviously we can edit the matches. And I thought that was
What do you mean edit the matches?
Huh?
They didn't burn him for real?
No, they did burn him for real.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You
Guys.
didn't see how he came back?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So that's what
I'm thinking of something
literally
else.
broke my heart.
Yeah.
Like they did
And
such a good
then-
thing, and then they came back as the burnt fiend or whatever they wanted to call him.
You weren't down with the Burn Fiend?
No.
I thought
Not really.
I knew it was going nowhere.
I know, but just costume wise,
Very nice.
it was incredible.
Yeah.
Just, you know, that like maybe character not the best, but
I just knew there
presentation.
Was, it was done after that because they couldn't come back from that now.
Yeah.
You know, like Bray could switch. He could come out in the Fire Fun House, little like red sweater guy, you know. He could come out for 3-4 weeks like that. But then he snaps and he brings back the Fiend because he couldn't control himself.
They could have gone further with the
Yeah.
Fiend, but I don't know why they stopped it there.
Well, I mean, one of the reasons is you said he was very different earlier than everybody else. One thing that he had in common with a lot of people is he ran into Bill Goldberg. And then that's basically what pretty much, I mean, he still went on as the Fiend after that, but that's where his push got pretty much killed.
Ruined everything in wrestling.
I think
with Bill
Goldberg beat him in 20 seconds for the title in Saudi.
Jesus Christ.
took the
Makes
belt
no
off him.
sense.
Yeah, it was
20
horrible.
seconds?
Yeah.
20 seconds. Something
Thank
like
God
that,
I wasn't
man.
watching
Yeah,
wrestling.
That was
which
horrible.
is crazy. 20 seconds that because it's gonna link up to
Yeah.
our match of the week.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
And I just wanted to throw something else in about the Fiend because I had him on there as well. One of my favorite moments from the Fiend was when we first got to see him as the Fiend. Because initially, I don't know if you guys know this, probably not you two because you weren't watching, but in 2019, I think it was on SmackDown, and it was actually in Montreal when we got the first glimpse of this character that's coming out. Because if I remember correctly, in Montreal, they didn't show Bray Wyatt, they didn't show the Fiend, but they showed just like a little tease of that little dinosaur skeleton, whatever it is. And that's when like the Firefly Funhouse then started after they were showing like little clips of these characters. And that's when, and then at one point, I think maybe 5-6 episodes into the Firefly Funhouse, which even from the beginning, you see him coming out and he's like, kid show, you know, and stuff. But there's always this like
then it just
eerie.
gets dark.
There's always like this, even before it gets dark, just the way that everything is set up, you know, there's something eerie going on. And then at one point, when he revealed himself as the Fiend, it wasn't in the ring; it was at the Firefly Funhouse in one of the segments. He was just standing there telling people, "Let me in," this, that. Then he just transforms into the Fiend.
So since I took the best spooky character, I'll give you the opportunity to try to give me the second best.
Well, mine isn't really he is a spooky character, but it's not the fact of the character, but what he did. It's Kane, and then I think it was at the Royal Rumble.
My son, Kane.
And the moment, I think it was at the Royal
Don't tell the
Rumble,
Undertaker.
It was the Undertaker against, I can't remember who, but it was a casket match.
Shawn Michaels,
Was it Shawn Michaels?
Royal Rumble.
It was Royal Rumble.
Oh, that's when Shawn Michaels got hurt.
When Shawn Michaels
Yeah.
got hurt. Okay, perfect.
Oh yeah.
Way to bring that up, buddy.
Sorry.
Yeah, why do you have
It's
to bring
okay,
that up?
Steven.
I'm bringing up.
Yeah, he really
I'm bringing
personally
up
attacks
after
you,
the
eh?
match. That's why I said I don't remember who because I didn't want anybody to get hurt.
97, 98?
You know what I mean?
That was in
98, I
1997.
That's 98. Yeah.
Was it
No, it's
97? It was
98.
1997 because they also had the matches after that. No, it was 97.
No, because 97 is a screw job.
Was that before the screw job?
Yeah. Survivor Series.
Survivor Series
and then
came
it's Royal
first.
Rumble. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then Royal
So it was
Rumble came
98.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
How
right.
dare you talk about Shawn Michaels?
I wasn't talking about Shawn Michaels. I was talking about Kane. So
Go.
he comes out. He pretends he wants to help Taker. He turns on him. Obviously, he puts him in the casket. He lights the casket on fire,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
like he killed the Undertaker.
yeah.
You know,
He lit the casket on fire like right in front of the entrance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was like a lot of fire. Like that
But
was
and then they take take the fire out, they extinguish it, whatever, and there's no one there.
yeah.
Which is
Wow.
like
And then
what
he
happened?
comes back months later,
Yeah.
even though there's nobody in there.
you have another Kane moment you want to share?
No, I'm good.
Steven?
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
To me, I think there's two. First of all, the Brood, Gangrel, Edge.
Hey,
and
who was
Christian.
part of the Brood again?
I don't know. He always has to bring it back to
the
this-
rated R superstar.
And that's why Edge is number 2 on my list, and that's why Edge should be in everybody's top because Edge was so part of so many great moments in wrestling. But the Brood, just the whole Gangrel, that vampire
Great
themed
entrance song.
coming from
Wow.
the ground up with the
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
And I
You
just
know,
want to
like-
specify the Brood with Edge and Christian was far more superior than the Brood with the Hardys.
Absolutely, 110%. I just found it brought that like really like, how do I
They
explain
had
it?
good chemistry together.
Yeah.
Good chemistry, number 1. It just had that. It was. They weren't doing things like that in wrestling.
No,
at
he
that
was like
point.
drinking the blood,
blood, yeah.
and
Drinking
then
the blood. They were
spitting
coming
it
from.
out.
They were coming from the bottom of the
Yeah,
stage,
they were
coming up.
very different.
It had that like, you know, where the
Culty,
outcast,
supernatural.
exactly,
Yeah.
the cult.
And Gangrel had actual vampire teeth. It was
Yeah.
his actual teeth. That
Yeah.
he
You know
what
went
I
to
mean?
a dentist and got them
Like I believe
So,
that
yeah.
he had like
living the gimmick.
It's kind of like
Edge
he was.
and Christian in a trance.
He was like exactly.
Yeah.
He was like owning Edge and Christian.
Yeah.
And then what they did with their characters afterwards.
and the
it
blood
just-
bats that they were doing,
Yeah.
that was epic.
Yeah, the Brood like Gangrel was just amazing. Like
Yeah,
the
lights
blood
were
bats.
out. You had the red everywhere. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, one of the best entrances. And also, I loved Vampiro and Sting. That feud that they had together was just incredible. the Human Torch match. That was WCW at its worst.
Yeah,
And-
2000.
when the blood came down on
I was gonna
Sting,
say, speaking of,
and he's
bloodbath-
like
Yeah.
falling.
Yeah.
Was it Sting was in the
No,
ring,
it
or was it
was-
Vampiro?
no, me, I wanted to reference the one with Kevin Nash.
Yeah, where he missed
Kevin
the
Nash when he
Kevin
missed
Nash.
it.
Oh,
completely missed
it.
no, no. We don't
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah,
that negative
but
stuff.
like those two things were like
There's also
kind of,
Seth Rollins, no? Edge did the blood on him.
Might have when
And
Edge came
he's
back,
back.
and no, but when Edge came back and
Yeah,
he was
he did it.
reliving the Brood gimmick
Yeah.
in his last WWE run. I think he
I
did
wasn't
it.
Oh, yeah?
watching.
I wasn't.
Let
watching.
everyone know that they're wrong and I'm right.
Yeah.
That was the
I know.
the 5
Yeah.
minutes I took off from wrestling.
I think the part that
The
you were
Brood.
talking about might have been in TNA, but I could be wrong.
Could be.
I think
I don't know.
I don't remember who was
I
involved.
saw
think-
Sting dripped in
Isn't
blood
that,
at
isn't
one
that when
point.
Hogan was involved and then Kidman came out or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, there was so much
Yeah,
crap
yeah,
going on in WCW.
You know what? It could be because it was like the new blood of
Yeah.
WCW.
It
Whatever.
was like the dying days.
Sir?
Oh, yes. The skies are dark. The rain is falling. Oh, yes. How are we not going to talk The Undertaker when it comes to supernatural moments?
We're saving it for you.
You guys are the
You
best.
got to do it in Paul Bearer voice the whole time.
I can't. It hurts. I will promise you this though.
Hurts my ears.
Your ashes in here, bud. I'll save them forever. Undertaker's got so many amazing moments that I don't even know which one to pick. But I'll start from the beginning. One of my favorite
It's a good
moments,
place to start.
and this has nothing to do with The Undertaker. I'm actually going to go a little bit before The Undertaker's time, and I'm surprised Johnny didn't bring this up. Papa Shango making the Ultimate Warrior vomit because he gave him the curse of Papa Shango.
It was here on my list.
That was one of my moments as a kid that I was like, no way. And you had Papa Shango just doing this dance that he was doing. And I don't know if you guys know the story. He had gone out and he attacked Warrior, and Vince was like, get out there and do something crazy. So he just ran out and he started doing the whole shaking thing. And that's how that became like the curse of Papa Shango. Like, but just like visually, that moment was just incredible.
It was
you know?
it was too like ahead of their time.
So ahead of their time,
Sucked.
especially the backstage
it was
vignette with the doctor and he's like puking directly into his face. Like
It was
it's like
such
it's
a
hard
good-
to watch today.
Such a good character.
It was just that moment was just amazing. And now moving into the Undertaker's moments, one of the first times it was a supernatural was Royal Rumble. Was it 93? When it's Taker versus Yokozuna, and then all the heels come out, attack Taker, put him inside the casket, and nothing happens. There's no burning. Or
94 Rumble.
is it 94?
Yeah, I was watching it the other day. Yeah,
Is that
94
is that
Rumble.
94? So they put him in the casket and then they bring him to the entrance. And I'm just going off memory. I didn't watch it. Does it start smoking? Or
I didn't watch the match. I was watching it just so I can watch the Royal Rumble event and the match we talked about last time, Owen Hart and Brett versus the
Yeah.
Quebecers. So I skipped through the other stuff.
so all I remember because I watched this as a kid live, and all I remember was the lights start to flicker in the arena, and then on the screen you had his soul lifting, and the screen started to flicker again, and then he appears.
in the casket. You see him in the
He
casket.
had-
You
he had
see
his
him
head
in the
on side,
casket.
and then he just turned.
Exactly.
Craziness.
And he will not rest in peace. And then that's when his soul started leaving. I thought that moment I was just like, I think that's why The Undertaker is one of the greatest of all time, just because of things like that. You know what I mean?
You know
Yeah,
what's
his
one of the
character
best
work.
paranormal Undertaker moments is when he tombstoned Hulk Hogan on the chair, and Hogan's neck broke, and then he healed him, and Hogan was good.
Papa
all of a
Shango
sudden.
healed him. That's yeah.
You got me, brother.
And another amazing moment. A lot of people hate this looking back. I'm talking to you guys as a 10, 11-year-old kid watching this, SummerSlam, Undertaker versus Undertaker. I don't care what anyone says. I was completely hooked. $1 Million Man bought the Undertaker? There's no way. How? And then
Everyone's got a
Here
price.
comes Paul Bearer. He's in the vignette, jacket off, in the cemetery, just
Yeah.
telling us that he found the Undertaker and he's gonna bring him back.
Let me
So-
correct you on something right there. It's not that believable that Undertaker would have sold out to the $1 Million Man.
Never.
Because Undertaker's first appearance was part of the $1 Million
Yeah.
team at the Survivor Series.
He was the
when he was
special
with
guest.
Brother Love.
When he was a brother, it's true.
Brother, I love Brother.
You're
Love.
right, you're right.
So
Yeah.
good. Pritchard,
He was great.
so good.
So now you have, and we might have to redo that moment later on. Does anyone have a flashlight? You have Paul Bearer come out with the gigantic urn.
Huge, massive.
And this is where Vince McMahon, I think it was Vince, where is it King? Is he with King at this time? When they're just selling it, we're like, the arena's cold, and like,
It was Vince and Ted DiBiase.
Was
They
it?
were doing commentary.
and
that night,
and you're just like, oh man, the arena must be cold, something's happening, you know? And here comes, like, and this is like, the budget isn't what it is today, so they're just trying things out,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And they put a flashlight inside that urn, and then it's shaking, and it pops open. Boom, the light is out. Here comes the purple Undertaker.
Sorry, I was thinking of Royal Rumble still. Yeah, you were talking about Undertaker versus Undertaker.
Yeah.
I don't remember who that was.
And here you have our introduction to Purple Taker.
Yeah.
I was blown away.
The second Undertaker was he ended up being the guy from the DOA, no, the
Yeah,
motorcycle gang
yeah.
guy.
exactly.
Chains.
Yeah, Chains.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
Chains?
Yeah. From
Yes.
it's funny.
It was
'cause
Chains.
They didn't have the
'Cause
same
Disciples of
tattoos.
You
Apollo.
had
nothing.
you
like-
had the two twins.
Then
You had Chains
Crush.
and you had
And
Crush.
Crush,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And that's it. And he was a bit shorter
A
than
bit
Taker.
shorter,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
You
why.
could tell.
That's why when they went like face to face, it was like they should have kept it at a distance so it looked better. But yeah.
They've given him some shoes that lift him a bit.
Yeah, some
And then another
Cody Rhodes boots.
amazing moment. This is with the Undertaker, but you guys know when Kane first appeared.
In the Hell in the Cell match.
Yeah,
Hell in
with
the Cell versus.
HBK.
The greatest of all time. Shawn Michaels.
It's gotta be K.
That's gotta be Kane.
Shawn Michaels was basically dead in the ring.
That was
At
such
point.
an amazing match.
Yeah,
Oh, man,
that
that-
match.
Oh my
Him
god.
coming through and ripping the door off. People were just like, "Oh my
That's gotta
god!"
be top 5. Like
That was a
matches.
Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah.
Top
Wait
5
until we get
moments
to
in
our
wrestling.
match of
Yeah.
Top 5 moments in wrestling.
Yeah. Way to lead into the match of the week, buddy.
Mankind even told Taker that that was the first Hell in the Cell. That match was better than their match.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys don't really realize that when you
Yeah.
rewatch the Mankind
It was
Undertaker
so good.
match, it's so terrible.
There was only
No,
the two
the
moments.
two
that were
moments.
good. That's
There's
it.
the two moments, yeah,
Exactly, the
but
match
they're
was
amazing
shit.
moments though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If any regular person was not Mankind,
Yeah.
the match would have been done a
Yeah.
long time
Shawn
ago.
Michaels Undertaker
but
is a better Hell in
why?
a
Why
Cell.
is the Hell in the
Yes, we
Cell with
agree.
Michaels match so amazing?
So much better.
Because Shawn Michaels was able to put over anybody and have any type of match.
In the
with-
90s,
Whoa,
right?
put over
No.
anybody.
Yes.
He's with the Taker.
He couldn't put over Bret Hart now, could he?
In the 90s,
better than
no?
Bret Hart.
Sean was amazing in the 90s.
He was amazing
What
in the
about
90s.
Psycho Sid?
In the 2000s,
Couldn't put over Psycho Sid.
he put over Psycho
He
Sid
put over
at
Psycho.
Survivor Series and
He
at
put over
fucking Royal
Sid.
Rumble.
No, and Royal Rumble got it back. No, in San Antonio.
He still put him over. He made him look like a good champion.
Ah, yeah.
He made Sid look amazing.
All right,
But
guys,
speaking
let's
of
get
Hell in the
back
Cell
into this.
matches,
Huh?
speaking of Hell in the
I
Cell
just want
matches,
to throw
You almost
one
had
last,
the
one last-
perfect
It's going
segue.
in. It's going in.
it was a perfect segment.
It's
What the hell
going
do
in.
you
I
want to say, Wild?
I want to
God
throw
damn it.
in one
Yeah.
last moment for The Undertaker.
Yes.
Is when
Ah.
he buried alive Paul Bearer, like when he had the match against the Dudleys, and then Paul Bearer was sitting in like this box, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
see-through
above the
box.
ring?
Yeah.
No, he was sitting like near the entrance.
That's
And
he's in the cage. There's one where he's in the cage.
There's one where he's in the
If
cage.
the Dudleys won, they were going to just like throw sand in there or cement or whatever the case is and bury Paul Bearer alive. And then Taker won the match. And then he was looking at Paul Bearer and realized that he was his weakness. And he just pulled it himself and just killed off Paul Bearer.
I'm surprised you guys did not mention when he came out on a horse and broke the ring with Kurt Angle standing in the middle.
You guys, I'm fed up with this whole Undertaker talk.
Yeah.
I'm an American badass Undertaker.
Oh my
Can we talk about
God.
the American badass?
You guys can't see it, but he's wearing leather pants. Chaps.
All right, let's wrap it up and go into the next segment.
Jesus.
We can talk about Undertaker all night.
All right, guys. That was our Supernatural Showdown. And it is time for our match of the week. And it was a Hell in a Cell. It was The Fiend that we were discussing earlier. And Steven's favorite wrestler, Seth freaking.
Don't say it. He wasn't freaking at that point. He was just Seth Rollins.
Was he really?
Yeah, it was so much
Seth,
better.
regular guy, Rollins.
No, he had the shirt.
But it wasn't part of his name. Like, it wasn't part of his ring introduction.
Yeah, okay, but he had the shirt. I
Thanks,
saw it.
Vince,
No,
for
no,
adding
I
it.
saw it.
That's
I
it,
made
but, like,
sure to know.
I don't understand why they just changed his name to Seth freaking Rollins. Like, it was part
Yeah,
of
but
Thanks,
it is-
Vince. I
his
appreciate it because you did a wonderful job of it, and I love it.
Yes. Let's
Horrible.
get into this match.
His old music was a lot better also.
Do we really have to talk about this?
Yeah,
You told me that you liked it. Like,
All right.
It's not that I liked it. It's not that I enjoyed it. It's just it was a match, and it was just
All right.
like everybody makes it seem like it's a disaster. It's
Exactly.
not a disaster.
Why is it? Why on the internet? When I went on YouTube, it was like disaster, worst match ever.
Okay,
like,
so
why does
I don't
everyone
agree.
hate it?
I don't agree that it was the worst match ever. The worst thing was the red lights and the red cage.
Exactly.
Just give me
and the ending.
the regular Hell in the Cell in silver
Can I
with the
answer
lights
you?
on.
Can I answer you with that
For
one?
sure, you're the host
You just.
that knows the most.
I know everything. I invented wrestling. Oh yes. Ern. We just finished saying that The Fiend had the most cinematic, right, matches. This is perfect.
What?
It's
It's
a
just-
bloody
it just-
match.
No, the match is good.
What
It's just
bloody
hard
match?
to look at the red and the red. Like it's just it doesn't do it
It's
justice.
hard. It's hard to look. Yes, it's a lot of red happening.
Apparently, the people in the arena could barely see what the hell
Yeah.
was going on.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was an accident. No.
No, I don't think so. Why would it be an accident? I mean, it went down the entire match. You could have just fixed it if it was an accident.
I don't know. I remember hearing something about it, but I'm not sure. We'll have to double check that. But I thought it was cool because it gave it a vibe,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I didn't like the vibe.
But
Yeah, it was a horrible vibe.
but I hear, yeah, that's what I hear.
There's two things. The psychology of the match was pretty good in the sense where Bray had like cut a couple promos. He says, if Seth wants to beat me, he has to go into a dark place. And they did that, right? So he hit, if I'm not mistaken, he hit 4 stomps. It's called the stomp? Curb stomp?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
it called?
The curb stomp.
It's the curb stomp.
Curb stomp. He hit 4 curb stomps and a pedigree, and the Fiend kicked out at 1. Then he hit 5 curb stomps and a chair shot to the head, and he kicked out at 1. Then he
Yeah, the
put
stomps
the
were
chair,
nonstop.
hit him with the ladder, then he got a 2 count. And then what did he do? He put the chair, he put the ladder, and he got the sledgehammer. And Seth is selling it, and he's going like,
Seth
I
is
don't,
the best.
I don't
want
want to do this. I don't want to do this. He covers his mouth and he just hits him
The
with the
ref was telling
sledge.
him it's not like you.
And then ding, 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 ding.
What
So
the hell was that finish?
I think it made exactly the sense of what they were trying to tell. Seth went to a dark place, and then what happened? The Fiend gets back up. His character is still amazing. Mandible claw. There's blood. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. Everyone wins. I think.
A Hell in a Cell finished in a disqualification. Do you realize what you're saying? And you're saying you're okay with that?
No, it wasn't a disqualification.
It was a
was
no
the-
contest or
he ended the match
disqualification or
because there
whatever
was
the
too
hell.
much.
It
wasn't
wasn't
a-
a Hell in a Cell.
Can we move on with this
No,
match?
ChatGPT.
got-
It
have
wasn't a
you-
disqualification.
have you-
He
doesn't
got
matter what it was.
disqualified.
It
He
was
got
a no
disqualified
contest.
because he was gonna hit him with the sledgehammer.
It doesn't matter.
did.
It's a Hell in a
He did
Cell.
hit him.
He
There's
did,
no
yeah,
rules.
and that's why he got.
Have you seen fucking
Yeah, no.
Mankind getting thrown off
No,
the top of the
you're
cell
right,
into the
you're
announce
right.
table, getting choke
In-
slammed from the top of the cell through the ring?
In that sense, you're right. He should have been able to do whatever he wanted to him, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
That-
should have
that-
found
that
He
is-
did.
that was
He
strange.
literally did.
They had a
Yeah, but the fact
fucking
that he lost the
team.
match because of that is.
Match is done. I want a new match.
No.
I want to spin the heel.
It was ridiculous. So one thing I'm going to compliment on this match is Seth Rollins.
Is the best.
His selling in this match, first of all, selling like the fear of
Yeah.
the Fiend was amazing.
Yeah.
That's why Seth Rollins is
Selling-
one of the best.
He is.
What's
I
a
don't
stomp?
disagree.
How many stomp did he give him in
He
total?
gave him a total 11 stomps.
You have that too?
Hold on,
Yes.
let me check.
In total, there was 11
5,
stomps.
7, 8. Shut up, Wow.
So is it 11?
Yeah, I think it's.
That's Mr.
Something like
PhD
that, yeah.
to you. No, not something like that. It is 11.
Like,
Did you,
I have here one,
did you have that on your thing?
Yes.
9.
Yeah, I know this
Pedigree,
was a lot
chair
of
shot.
stomps.
No, he only hit 9 stomps.
He had 11. He had 2 stomps on the outside.
Okay, man. I'm talking about the finish, buddy.
I'm not talking about the finish. I'm
All
talking
right.
in total about the match.
Let's get to
That's
a new
it.
match, please.
By the way, guys, if my match of doesn't fucking get chosen, I'm not coming back next
just
week.
for your fucking attitude towards this Hell in a Cell that was garbage, and you're
It's
trying
got
to
me
make it sound
fired
that it's
up,
okay.
man.
I hope it's not your match.
There's red in the room.
Don't
Spin the
spin nothing.
fucking-
Don't spin nothing.
Don't spin it. Hold on.
I want to say I thought the match was pretty good. I understand people not liking the red
was
light,
decent.
but yeah, it wasn't the worst match ever.
They were trying something.
There
out
was
of the
also
box.
They were
a
trying
fallout.
something,
There was
exactly.
also a fallout to this match where somebody had to. First of all, Seth has said he went backstage and he was fucking pissed at Vince McMahon because they knew that this one was not going to work with the fans, and Vince still wanted to go with it, and they had to change course completely to what they wanted to do. After that, what did they do? They put the title off on the Fiend against Seth
Yeah.
Rollins because
Seth.
they had to do that.
You're listening to
And
the
then-
guy that's been running a business for 40 years.
And then Seth
Buddy.
Rollins has to completely deviate because somebody had to take the fall for that. The fans were booing Seth Rollins on a weekly basis after that match. So we had at that point he had to change up his character. He turned heel. He became the Messiah. He had to do a bunch of different things.
I'm gonna boo
then
you if my
get
match
back
doesn't get
into-
chosen now.
You better not get chosen. If your match gets chosen, we're flipping this table.
All right, T-Dog, spin that heel.
Come on.
I swear,
Guys.
Johnny.
Ding,
Johnny,
ding,
I'm,
ding, ding,
Johnny,
ding,
I'm
ding,
pissed
ding,
for
ding.
you.
At this point, I forgot what I chose. Definitely not me.
My match again. Yes.
Guys,
Here we go.
leave in the comments that you need one of my matches. Please
That's
give me something.
4 matches for me, buddy.
TNA Unbreakable 2005.
Another Samoa Joe match. what
Christopher
is going
Daniels
on?
versus AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe X Division Championship.
All right. I guess that's what we're watching, bro.
Listen, you're gonna enjoy this one at least.
I'm not watching it.
I thought you weren't gonna enjoy the last one.
I'm not watching it.
I retire.
All right.
I gotta look after my own investments.
Yeah. I thought you
I know what you're talking about, bro.
You
I
got
got
the
you.
reference, eh? All right, man. Wow. Paul Bear, take us to the promised land.
Thank you, because I gotta pee.
Yo, I'm dying right now.
I've been
I'm gonna pee in that urn soon.
Honestly, turn and bring it over.
Hey, who peed in here? Yes. Thank you, everyone, for watching our spooky Halloween episode. And it's spooky because Steven is wearing his mask. Just joking. He will never wear a mask because he's straight edge. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Don't forget. Huh?
Is he though?
Actually, wait. Snitch. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to visit us at WrestlingTees.com. Follow us on Instagram. We are fun on that too. It's wrestling at Wrestling Tees. And tell your friends to subscribe, because if you're
Like.
watching, you're already subscribed. So like,
Subscribe.
follow, share, subscribe, do all that beautiful
Comment.
thing. My name is Casual Joe. He's Steven from the All Time Podcast. He is YL PhD. He is Johnny Two Belts. And we are the Wrestling Tee Podcast. And we are out. Have a safe Halloween. We love y'all. Peace.
Peace.